Hey guys, what's up? So, welcome back to my channel Planet for Tech. So, I hope you are doing great. And in the continuing session of our PHP learning, today I am going to describe you some new topics. The topic is nothing but the magic constant in PHP. So, as you all know, in our yesterday class, we have completed few topics. Those topics are, you can see I have mentioned here. Some PHP tags and echo and print, echo versus print, single quote versus double quote, variables in PHP, comments in PHP, and constant in PHP. So in the same continuing session, I am going to describe you the magic constant in PHP tags. Sorry, magic constant in PHP it is not tags. Yeah. So we have to understand, we have already understand what are those constants means the things whatever we have declared, we have declared once and we can't change its value later on, that is called as constants. And if we are able to change its value, so it will come under variables. But today we are going to learn the magic constant means magic constants are some special kind of constants, and we have to look like why these constants are called as magic, what features they are having uh, to get recognized as a magic. So there definitely there will be magical things. So that thing we have to learn here. So let's continue the session. So as per the definition, we can see the magic constant. What are the magic constants? So magic constants are the predefined constants. So guys, you have to keep note for this. Yesterday we have learned some user-defined constant, like we can define the constants by ourselves, and there are some predefined constant also. So the magic constants are comes in the category of predefined constants, which get changed on the basis of their use. See, yesterday we have learned like constants, we can't change it later on, but these magic constants are predefined in a PHP and we can change its value on the basis of their context or on the basis of their usage. And one more things you can see, they start with the double underscore and ends with the double underscore. So this is the way of recognizing these constants are magic constants. All the magic constant will start with the double underscore and will end with the double underscore. So why we call this magic constant? So the magic behavior is that first this is a constant, but its value can be changed. Its value will get changed on the basis of their context of usage. That is why this is called as a magic constant. So these are similar to the predefined constant, but the difference is what? The value get changed with the constant. So in PHP, there are 9 magic constants available. So these magic constants are this what I have described, what I have mentioned here. So line and the file, directory, function, class, trait, method, namespace, and class name. So these 9 magic constants I'm going to describe you. I'm going to show you practically how this works and how its value get changed on the basis of the usage of context. So let me start Visual Studio. Yes, so we can see my Visual Studio started, and in the browser we need to type localhost practice. Yeah, so you can see currently it is showing blank because there is nothing to display. So uh, this is the PHP opening tag. This is PHP closing tag. and inside let me write good morning for you all guys. Good morning to all friends. So mhm, let's see whether it is printing or not. Correct. It is printing. Means the echo command is working here and PHP is also working. So we have to learn the magic constants. So the first magic constant was file. Let me show you how it works. Firstly, let me give you one new line here. Magic. Sorry. Here you can give the new line this way. So here I'm going to describe you how the magic constant works. The first one is line. So this line magic constants give us the line number of file where this command is being used. You can see right now I have used this line command in line number 2. So in the output it should give us the 2 as a output. You can see, so it is showing 2. However, this is the predefined constant, but its value is getting changed as per the usage of context. So if I will use this on the line number 6, so here it will give the output as a 6, but here it will give the output as a 2 because the context is changed. That is why this context these constants are showing different value. So you can see here, let me comment this one. Now you can see the same code will display the output as a 6 because the current line of code is 6. You can see here, I guess. Let me zoom it for you. So it is showing as 6. So this was the first constant, that is the line. Line gives the current line number where this code is used in the file. So in the same way, the second magic constant is file. So file gives the name of the file in which this command is used. Let me give you file. So this will print the name of the file. So you can see the name of the file is what? Index.php. So it will give the complete path in output. You can see. So it is showing the complete path. Means inside the C drive, this is the folder, this is folder, and in this folder we have this file. So file magic constant gives the complete path. What it gives? Complete path of current file where we have used, and what it gives? Line, sorry, current line number in the file. Next one is directory. So it will give you the path of complete path of current directory. I will show you. It will give you the complete path of current directory. Sorry. Here you can see this is the complete path of the current directory. That is why it is giving this way. And the next one is the function. So it will give you the name of the function, returns, or it returns the name of the function inside which we have called this constant. So I'm going to create a new function here to demonstrate the usage of function magic constants. You guys don't worry how what these methods are. I'm going to describe you this very soon in our continuing session. So for simplicity, I'm just writing simple method here, function show output. I will give you brief uh, description on this how we create function in the PHP. So this function I have created show output, and inside this I am going to write a function magic constants, and let's see what it is returning. Ideally it should return the name of the current function, that is show output. Let's see. Oh, it's not working. Yeah, we can see we have defined the method, but we have not called this method. That is why it is not returning any value. So let's call it first. So it will give, yeah, here you can see it's showing the name of the method, name of the function, what we have used. So show output is the name of the function inside which we have used this magic constant. So you can see it is working. So next one is the class. So obviously it will return what? It will return the name of the class. Returns the name of the class. So I'm going to create one class here. Let me create PHP class my demo class. And inside this, I'm creating one method. See, uh, public function demo method. If I'm going to print the class name equal class name. So as I have to call this method outside the class, so I need to create one object of the same class, and I have to call the method object that is nothing but the demo method. You can see here. So for now, you don't worry about this class and the public function method, all object creation and the calling the class methods. So this all I'm going to cover in the continuing session for you all guys. Just see the usage of class magic constant, what it is giving us. So you can see here it is showing the name of the class. So this is what the definition of class magic constants. It always prints the name of the class, the side which this is used. So it returns the name of the class. Next one is the trait. So trait is used in place of multiple inheritance in PHP. So we'll cover this in the later session, but right now you just see how use the trait uh, magic constant. It returns the trait name. Going to show you one example here. Let me create one trait my trait. I have created one trait, and inside this uh, let's suppose I'm going to create one method function good morning, say good morning. So this way, echo good morning, sorry, morning all. So we can use this trait in one class. So I'm going to create one class here, class my demo, sorry, my demo class. So my demo class, inside this I'm going to use the trait. So for this I will use the keyword use. Use my trait, you can say. I'm going to create another method. So function, you can write public function of output or display. You can write any method, whatever you want as per your convenience. Let me print the echo trait name, and going to create one object, new. My guys, you have to notice here we can't create the object of trait class, but we can use the member of the trait class by this use keyword here. So now with this object I can call the display as well as the say good morning. Both methods I can call, because when we are using the trait here with the use keyword, it means indirectly we are inheriting all the members of this my trait class to our current class. So what will happen on runtime? This function can be called inside the my demo class as well, or we can call this function with the object of my demo class itself. So going to call dollar object, say good morning. You can see here. So say good morning method is not defined inside the my demo class, but we are using trait, so we can access all the methods of trait from the object of this current class. Let me show you. It is giving some syntax error. My function where we have done some mistake, trait, line number 10. Oh, this one is not needed. You can see it is showing the good morning all, means we are able to call this method with the object of this class itself. Now going to call the display. Let me comment this one first. It is not printing because we have tried to print the trait name here inside this class. So inside this class we have not defined any trait. That is why it is not printing anything. But if I will use the same command here, so it will give us the name of the trait also. Let me comment it and going to call this CA good morning here. So it will call here as like this. So you can see, so this is the trait, and this trait we have used here, and we are going to access the trait method by the object of this class. Let me show you. You can see here it is showing the name of the trait, that is the my trait, and here you can see it is showing the name of, instead of showing anything, it is showing the name of the my trait, because this trait magic constant is used inside the my trait. If you can see here, uh, let me give you one more example. So trait one, let me simply give it the function name trait one, and I'm going to create another trait, your trait, and this is also the trait one. No, I can say that trait demo trait, you can say trait example. Can we give it the name trait example? So here you can see we have two methods, that is trait example, but in a two different trait, your trait and my trait. So these are the two traits. Inside this we have these methods, trait example, we can say one, trait example two. Now I'm going to use these two trait inside this class to use my trait as well as your trait. So after declaring this, it will brings these two methods available inside this class. Now with the help of the object of this class, we can call these two methods. So firstly, I'm calling the first one trait example one. Let's see what it is giving. So it is giving the my trait, because trait example one, this is the method which is available inside the my trait. That is why it is printing the name of trait itself. If we are going to call the next example, that is trait example 2, so it will give us the different output. Let me comment it, the first one, your trait. So this is what which is magical. This is what you can see on the basis of context, this value is getting changed. Our constant is same, but its context is different. That is why its value gets changed. So trait name returns the name of the current trait. In the same way, we can see it returns the method name. So let me give you one example here. If I am going to write one my class. Oh, this one is not needed. So, uh, public function display. I have defined one method here, echo display method. Let me call this method by creating the object new my class dollar object, and call the display here. You can say it is being called. Now we want to know the name of the method value as well. So I so for that we can use the method magic constant. So it will print the name of the method itself. You can see here. So this is my class display. It means display is the method of my class. That is why it is showing this way. So method returns the name of the method. So one confusion you guys may have in your mind this time, that is here we have used the function, here we are using the method. So what is the difference between this function and method? So guys, I'm going to say you like the function and methods both are almost similar. The only things is that if we are creating a function inside the class, then it is called as the method instead of calling as function. But the function is outside the class, so it will consider as the function only. So here you can see if I am calling this, I have defined this function inside the class. So we are going to consider this as a method of class. But if it is not inside the uh, this, so it is going to be considered as function. So here it is not a method, here it is a function. So this is the function and this is the method. So this way, this is the difference between the method and function. So the next one is the namespace. So it returns namespace of uh, file. Let's suppose I have created a class with the namespace practice. So I want to print this namespace here. Instead of the method name, I want the namespace. So let's see what it is returning. So it is returning the name of the namespace here. And the next one is the name of the class. So it returns the name of class. I'm going to show you. Uh, Class name, sorry, it is class name class. You can see it is showing the class name along with the namespace. The namespace is practice and the class name it is showing here. So this way all these constants works in the PHP. So for this video this much guys, and today by evening I'm going to bring you new topics for you. So till that, enjoy this video and don't miss my previous videos, and you can watch those and start learning if you have not started. So you can start it right now. Thank you guys. Keep learning.